how do you approach spreading God's word to someone who already hates God?
Wow. Why do you think they hate God?
I think that they think all the things wrong that happen in their life are God's fault and could be controlled if God loved them, and that they believe that God does not love them.
Okay, well, I would ask them, by what standard are they judging God? In other words, when you are saying that God, I'm assuming if you're angry at God, you believe he exists, right?
I'd say so.
I would assume that the person believes God exists. So I would ask, by what standard are you saying that God is immoral if he doesn't give you what you want? Secondly, I would ask, what is the purpose of life? Is the purpose of life that God makes us comfortable and gives us everything we want here? Is that the purpose? Are we supposed to be God's pets, in other words? And he could never allow any pain or suffering, or he could never allow us to not get our way? Because that appears to be what the expectation is, perhaps, from your friend, right? That my expectation of God is that God is the cosmic candy man and he gives me whatever I want. And if he doesn't, I'm mad at him. Well, I don't know about you, but in my fallen state, if I got everything I wanted every time, I would be even more of a moral monster than I already am. In fact, what do we call kids who get everything they want? Spoiled brats. Why are they spoiled? What's spoiled? Their character's spoiled. If you want to ruin a human being, give the human being everything he or she wants every time. You will ruin that person. This is why celebrities are often spoiled brats, because people never say no to them. And then they get this entitlement mentality. And if things don't go just their way, if they don't get their water at 41.6 degrees, they're pitching a hissy fit, right? Because we're fallen, and we actually need difficulty in our lives to humble us, to make us more like Jesus. And if Jesus learned obedience through suffering, as the scriptures say, don't you think we have to learn obedience through suffering? So I think the premise of your friend's question is really that God has to give me everything I want, or he's not a good God. I think that premise is false.